Hello everyone, and welcome to week 3 of Alchemical August, the event that Mia, Samalander, and I do every August, and I believe have since, and pretty much since the month got its name. Here we go. We're going to be playing week 3 of Potion Permit, jumping straight in. And where we had left off, our next goal was going to be to collect enough wood and stone to upgrade the axe, so then we will be better at getting wood, and then subsequently better at stone. Part of that is because, if I remember correctly, our next quest to do like a... we need a potion to help clear like a slime infection in the water, and I don't have the resources to be able to do that yet. So let's head over here. I don't remember exactly how many resources that I need, but we'll just keep collecting them until we have enough. And hello to Jab! Jab is in a game. I hope that Jab is having a good time. I'm also curious which game. I wonder if it's still Shadow Warrior 2. Man, I saw something about Shadow Warrior 3 recently, and I just straight up do not remember what it was. Let's mostly focus our efforts on getting the rocks and trees. Rocks and trees, and actually some of the slimes, because the slimes don't actually, they don't drop that stuff that we need so often. The slime molds or whatever. These little guys never give us what we want, but yeah, 2 for 1. Okay, so yeah, this is that tree that, like, we want a better axe for trees like this, where they're a little bit darker green, and also a little bit, or a lot of it, harder to chop down. Alright, still going after you. I'm not sure that we've gotten a single one of those, what are they called? Like the slime molds or whatever. It's an alchemical ingredient that isn't... it's pretty valuable to some of the potions we've made recently, but not... ah, there we go. Sticky jelly. There we go. And managed to get the exact wrong tool multiple times. Oh, we should also... yeah, that's right. Our other thing is befriend the villagers. We have made one friend. I believe it was... oh no. Everybody has memorable names in this, and so now I feel extra bad about forgetting. Forrest. Yeah, Forrest the Ranger. We made friends with him, and next up we want to make friends with a couple others. We have given gifts, but one of the things that this section of the game is doing is allowing us to treat people at our clinic, and when we treat them successfully, which, gotta say, so far, 100% success rate. Things are going pretty well at the old alchemical clinic. As we treat them, they give us gifts that then we can turn into extra friendship points. We also learned in the last episode that once we get the bar all the way up, then there'll be like a special mission that we go on, which cements the friendship, and then I believe we actually start a new bar with them. Okay, well, I guess I don't hate you. Therefore, I will allow you to help me, okay? By the way, we're gonna have to watch to see like which episode the first death takes place, because I've taken a bit of health damage, but not actually all that much. And I have to assume that much like Stardew Valley, this game is super cute and approachable until you're like, oh man, it's actually really hard in some of these areas to not die and not get exhausted. It's one of the more rare ones. I kind of want to blow this open, even though it's going to be like extra hammer swings. Oh, hello to Patikan and everybody raiding over. And Ricardinho. Patikan, Ricardinho, I hope that you guys have had a fantastic Sunday. Patikan, I know that you were doing a special stream of... oh, right. I know that you were doing a special stream of Jedi Survivor without any spoilers. How did that go? Also, Ricardinho, will we have more streams from you? Like this is my roundabout way of saying I really miss watching your streams. Moreover, though, like most importantly, I hope you've had a great summer. Ricardinho, for anybody who doesn't know, is a student, and he has a job, and he was doing like an unpaid internship, I'm not gonna have time to cut this down. Okay, can I eat like a mushroom myself? Usually we feed these to Oliver. Oh, that's good for health though? Hold on, I need something that's good for stamina. Food for stamina? I feel like I would have to cook this fish to not get very poisoned. Boost the immune system? I'll have one of these maybe? Oh, wow. Yow. Okay, I got a little bit of a blue bar there. I don't think we're going to be able to cook this down. We did. Okay. Well, let's call that a success. And I'm going to now go... What is that? Is that the pathway into the new area? It is. Yeah, I don't want to go in there yet because I'm trying to afford some better stuff. So let's go over here. We'll talk with Forrest. We'll talk with Bubbles. And then we will go further into town. Oh, Ricardinho was on vacation with a friend from Madrid, traveling through Germany, Netherlands, and Austria for 2 weeks. I had no idea. Either that or I'd forgotten. Streams will come back. Well, Ricardinho, how was it? And hello to Moo. Moo was lurking, says thank you very much to Patikin for the funds. Hello to Ronan as well. Ronan and Moo came in as part of the Top Hat raid. You guys, I hope that you've all had a fantastic Sunday. Oh, I have gifts. We should give the gifts. Not to Forrest, though, because we're already friends with him. Just remember, if you're exploring in the snow, bring something warm. Yeah, so we're already, like, starting to be friends with him. Hey, Bubbles. Any particular materials you're looking for? Have a look around. That's right. We've already, like, learned. So I could give her a gift and be at maximum friendship, but I would rather give my gifts to people that I'm much lower with. Oh, hi. Well, the cartwheel's broken. We'll have to carry these packages ourselves. Can the two of you take care of this? They're pretty bloomin' heavy. Could we ask somebody to help us out? I don't think that's a great idea. People are busy with their own affairs. Let me think. I know. Some kind of loser could walk by. Oh, wait. You didn't hear that, did you? Hey, Angel. We're having some problems lifting a load of packages. Could you lend us your muscles? What? No chemist could possibly have the strength to make a difference? Oh, he wasn't asking a question. Blah, 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 blah. Potion to boost our strength temporarily? Well, are you serious? Uh-huh. If it's for real, give it to Derek once you've brewed it. Okay, that is a completely new challenge, obviously. However, whether or not we can do that potion, we really want to meet and make friends with people. Dear Moonbury residents, there have been too many unanswered requests in the community board lately. We urgently need a volunteer to complete some of the existing requests. You can pick up any of the requests by the town hall. This is Derek's story. Okay, I will do that. Oh, I may not have, like, we may not be friends enough. Ricardinho said that his trip was... Patin was also saying that the roars in chat only happen at the end. Ricardinho was saying that the trip was incredible. We met so many friends who moved away from my hometown, as well as his friends from university from Germany, and saw everything from big cities like Amsterdam, Munich, Berlin, etc., to country life to lakes and mountains. Ricardinho, this sounds amazing. If you took any photographs, like, I would love to see them in Mia's Discord. It really sounds awesome. I have so much to do today. If there's nothing urgent, please leave. However, I do like you slightly more. So, again, I don't want to give, was that Osman? I'm trying to still learn everybody's names. I don't want to give him a gift because, oh, hold on. Hold on, right trigger is Oliver. We will feed him food, then pets. Food. Then pets. Pet, 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 pet. So Ricardino is going to put those into Mia's Discord. So that's my house. No, it's not. I always think that's my house. It's somebody else's house. So it's a little bit early to stop in the tavern, but people might be here. We could at least talk with the workers. Do you need something? This one guy, he always wants it shaken but not stirred. That doesn't even make sense. Oops. Oh, what's her name? Monique is not here. No, no one's here. And I keep sitting in the chairs. Yeah, Ricardino had been streaming some Minecraft, and then just I noticed like this week, like, man, it's been a while, and I looked, and the most recent video was this special message that he had recorded for me, which was super awesome, by the way. Oh, hold on. Hey, Angel. It's me, Dev. No rush. Do you have time to help me out with these packages? Huh? I have a load of packages that I need to ship out of town. I'm looking for someone to help me pack the goods. How about helping me out? Uh-huh. Sounds great. Now, you see that board by the entrance? Oh, we have another job we can do. That's cool. Sign yourself up there if you want to help me out with this. No, I'm talking directly to you. I just said that I would help. Like, do we need to fill out the paperwork first? I'll pay you for your time. Oh, we have to get our $10.99 at the end. How does working in this small town compare to life in the capital? He's one of the people that I'm tempted to give a gift to. Well, hold on. I don't want to do it right. I don't want to do it yet. So, you're from the capital? I heard there's an abundance of artifacts in the museum. Is that true? Okay, fair trade 2. 9 feverfew to the delivery box. Well, so I don't know if I have feverfew, because if I don't have any right now, I can't get any. And then animal feces. Well, I guess we should do that. The farm owner has requested a volunteer to clean up the waste. Okay, sure. I mean, I bet that we'll be friends with somebody. I don't really want to grab the animal feces, but maybe it'll be an alchemical substance. If nothing else, it'll be funny if we trick somebody into drinking it. Feverfew. Feverfew is an herb. It's not a potion, correct? Like it's a real life plant or like medicinal substance. Free growing real world thing. Wow, everybody wants to have a chat today. Oh, hello, Angel. Look at that rock. Our ancestors believed it was found on this island. This island and village took their name from the rock's unique shape. Magnificent, isn't it? This island has a rich and unique variety of resources. That's why I display all of our island treasures here. Unfortunately, due to that accident in the past, we've lost so many of them. If you can, Angel, would you help me to restore them? Uh-huh. Splendid! I hope there's still a way for us to get them back. Now, just fill out this form in triplicate to agree to help. I know you've already expressed your interest, but we really do have to make this official. Lawsuits and the like, you see. Oops. I keep trying to roll, and it's causing me to have a seat instead. It's the opposite of going fast. I'm willing to bet that the... Oh, hold on. That was like a conversation. It wasn't a... Is this Dean? Hey, you. Do you like sweets? If you know any good recipes, share them with me. I forgot that, like, we've seen so many of these now that I should probably just be, like, fast-tracking this. Talk with the mayor. Hold on. Lady. No, lady. Have you tried Yorn's root beer? Right, we already heard that. I'm not complaining, I'm just reminding myself I don't need to read these because we know what they say. Alright, this is his daughter, Rue, I believe. I wonder what kind of flowers grow in the capital. Oh, so... I mean, like, our friendship is lowest with her. Believe me, as an adult male, it seems super weird to give, like, presents to kids, but her dad is right here, so I feel like it's less weird. Boop. There we go. What I was about to say earlier is I don't know that, like, if we fill up the green bar, I think that we, like, lose the excess. I don't think that we get the benefit of that on, like, the next bar when it goes up. So I want to be careful not to waste any of our gifts, and we'll focus on giving them to the people that are the least friendly. But yeah, Ricardinho was doing some Minecraft and sort of like expanding his mind, and he has this really awesome, like, I think of it as like a lakeside house, but it might actually be like on a Minecraft ocean, but it's all made of glass, and he's got like, it's like it appointed really nicely inside. And the other day, he was watching a video... Oh, hold on. Oh, my hair. Fabulous, right? I dyed it myself. Now you're my friend. Thanks for listening to my hair story. So, we can expect to see a thing, there. Have you met Kips, my cat? We actually have. So, like, we're, like, within friendship distance, but... Purr. Let's talk to Kips the cat. Can we give Kips the cat a... but I don't really want to be friends with the cat. I don't see how that helps us around town. The cat can't really extol our virtues. Nobody's here. I believe in kindness to animals, but also, like, we're trying to develop a reputation around town, and being the weird guy who hangs out with someone else's cat all the time, it's a way to get a reputation, I suppose. Yeah, we've already seen that. Oh, I should see about the animal feces. What a great sentence. Oh, just the way I like to spend my Tuesday evenings. Hello? I'm here about the animal feces. Yes, that's right. You heard what I said. Chemist? What does that mean? Helping people? Bah, what nonsense. Putting me in this stupid chair never helped me. So his friendship is low enough that I think that we'll get some good benefit. I don't really like presents, but thank you. Soon we should be best friends with Garrett. And worse friends with everyone else, because no one likes Garrett. So is this going to be like Stardew, where we're not allowed into a room? No, we just barge right in. Oh, hello there. I'm busy looking for Russo. Perhaps we could chat later. Oh, I should have used my gift on her. Yeah, no, we're even lower with Laura. Is this looks like a map then on the table? At first I thought it was like some stitching that had been set down, but no, it just looks like a map with some push pins in it to mark notable places. Let's go see if we can find those animal feces. Hello. Have you met Laura, my little sister? She's so energetic, isn't she? Also, you'll see some animal feces over there. They've got the spinning exclamation point. We marked them for you. I bet I have to come by 3 times. Nope. I bet I have to come by 1 more time. Unless I just stand here. Maybe if we check back throughout the day, or it's possible that 1 or more of the cows is standing on their own feces. They haven't had the good courtesy to, like, go in the corner. Alright. I'm going to head back to the tavern, just because that's where people tend to be later in the evening, and then we will... Here's our goal for tomorrow. Once the... What's it called? Once the, really went the wrong way here. I'm sorry, language. Once the Oh, blacksmith opens. I really want to get that. Oh, whoops, we already talked to Osman. Yeah, well, we talked to her. Actually, I think we talked to her as well. No, we didn't. If by any chance you're heading back to the capital, let me know. Hello to Samalander! Samalander is one of the people who is going on this Alchemical August journey with us. Earlier today, he did his stream of Potionomics, followed by Mia doing her stream of Potion Craft. And now here we are with Potion Permit. Life is a full circle. So I feel like she's the one I was thinking of before that we didn't talk to. And we did talk to her. All right, we talked to Zhao. We did not talk to Otmar. And then over here we've got, this is the blacksmith lady and this is the fishing trawl lady. And I don't remember their names. Opalheart. Being disciplined is the most important thing you can do to improve yourself. Stop being such a slaw. We're so close with her. I think one more conversation. Arr, hey, scallywag. Look, how about an arm wrestle? I'm yanking your yanker. Yar. Moo and Samlander, thank you very much for doing the shout-outs. Moo, without knowing their specific preferences, I do feel like the bugs would have a good time with this game. It is very cool. It's very cool. It's very chill. It's got a little bit of puzzle solving, a little bit of crafting, a lot of bit of making friends around town. I can't do that. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back tomorrow to see if we can get the rest of the animal droppings. So we're gonna turn in. Oh boy. We've got a patient. What seems to be the problem, aside from the black mold in this room? My right ankle feels weird. My left thigh feels weird. Hold on. Right ankle will be over here for us. Alright, I'm not going to be able to talk while we do this mini game. It's not hard, but it's easy to fail. There was a, on, what's it called? Humble Bundle. There was like a bundle of like many Resident Evil games. Like I can't say all of them because it didn't have Resident Evil 4, but many of them. And Mia was saying like, hey, would this be good for me to get? And I was looking at the list and being like, well, there's a lot of cool stuff in there that I like and that other people would like, but some of it would be so antiquated. Like, I mean, what I recommended and what I don't know if it will happen would be, I think it would be really interesting to see Mia do a like a sort of like an Assassin's Creed style like whirlwind tour through the series where she would play like on a Frightening Friday so we have lumps and itchiness. Okay, let's go see if we can make some cures. Every Friday, she would play, like, the next game in the series. Like, in chronological release order. I think it'd be cool. Okay. Was itchiness one of them? I feel like it was. Okay, so we need to... Let's slot that in there for now. And then if we could get, like, that right there. And this right here. See, this is the slime blob that you saw earlier. And then we'll put this in here. Okay, so soon we'll be able to memorize a recipe for it, but we're not there yet. So that's one, and now we need some violet mist. Sorry, violet mist. So like Moo, this is an example where we're gonna craft this mist that fixes lumps if somebody has those. So what we have to do now is we've got these Tetris pieces that we can put in, and you want to use the most effective Tetris pieces to fill in the entire puzzle. So we could do that one and that one. And then we could use some iron ore. We'll put that right there. And then we do have one of these left, but I want to use some of this sap. The fire sap is just a little bit... We've got more of it. Violent Mist. That's the sequel to The Mist. Okay, so we have all of our cures. Now we're going to go administer them to the patient. Drink this, but don't mix them together. It's the recipe for mustard gas. All right, so let's give her some Violet Mist. Papoom. And then this. I haven't felt this great in years. You are so skillful, but only one L in skillful. Well, two, but not together. So, I may or may not have gotten another gift there. I actually wasn't paying attention to the rewards. So now it's 7 a.m. We do have yet a little bit of time. Let's see what we can get for food, for wood and stone. But today's the day when I want to see if we can upgrade some of our tools. Oh, and thank you for doing the shout out for Ricardinho as well. And hopefully Patikin as well, just in case I didn't necessarily see every shout out. But I'd like to make sure that everybody who streams gets a shout out. Oh, I forgot to mention at the top of the episode, you guys. So Twitch is doing an interesting thing lately where the stream just cuts. It happened to Mia earlier today. I've seen it happen with Carol Luna. I've seen it happen with probably at least one other person right now. I think Chivalry had this problem. The scene just stops. And Patikin said, like, hey, do you have disconnection protection turned on? Yep, double checked it. So on that note, if you are watching this in the VOD and suddenly it cuts off, just unceremoniously without like an end to the episode, what may have happened there is that the episode, like the VOD ended so abruptly close to the end of the time that we had, that we just decided to call it there. So you won't have missed anything, and apologies in advance for that. Patikin got one as well. Yeah, and it just stops without warning. There doesn't seem to be any way to avoid it. So I just wanted to mention that here as we go. Patikin has been playing Jedi Survivor, which unfortunately I have to choose not to watch. So, if the blacksmith is open right now, then they're open, or today, then they're open right now. It's just, I know that we needed a lot of wood. And here's the thing, any wood that I pick up over the first upgrade, we need wood and stone for the hammer upgrade as well. Nope. Sir, can you, like, get out of here? Okay, let's go. We're gonna go, like, I want to go all the way over. We often pause to, like, make friends with people, and yes, I would like to continue doing that, but let's go. That's the tailor's. Hearts and Sparks is where we want to be. Hearts and Sparks is where we want to be. It's the greatest shop in town. And yet I'm gonna stop and talk to Yorn. So close with him. Hey, Osmond! Osmond, how you doing? Oh, right. We should check the board when we go by. We might have a job for what's-her-face, the lady that we made friends with. You know, the one I'm definitely really good friends with, and therefore remember what her name is. Here. If you play, hold on, Patikin is saying, if you play more Shadow Gambit, then you'll be able to watch my playthrough when I eventually get to it. I do expect to play that. Hey, Angel, how you doing? Hey, Chemist, your axe is looking dull. Take better care of it, will you? I have slightly too much friendship for you to use that gift on me, if you hear what I'm saying. But hey, step over here to the counter. Let's see if we can't sharpen that baby up. What's that? An iron axe? Yeah, I guess I could do that. Actually, got a lot more wood than I thought you had. We might even be able to do both upgrades for you, pal. What do you think of that? There you go. Iron axe acquired. That's what you're saying. I'm not saying it. Now we'll get that hammer. No, we can't do the hammer. What are you talking about? You don't have enough cash, kid. You gotta come back. I ain't doing this work for free, buddy. Hey, do I have to kick you out of here? Jeez, okay. So we need cash, and one of the ways that we can get cash now is we can sell our extra potions. Oh, and we could do some fishing, maybe. I actually don't remember if we have any worms. Oh, Patikan bought Shadow Gambit. So Patikan, will you be playing Shadow Gambit right straight off? Or are you gonna get, no, I don't have any worms. Will you be playing Shadow Gambit straight off, or, oh, the feces. Finish this thought. Will you be playing Shadow Gambit straight off, or will you be playing Desperados and or Shadow Arts? Is it called Shadow Arts? Is that the name of it? Shadow something. Shadow Tactics. Shadow Tactics. I remembered it and then looked at Patikan, and Patikan also had it. He beat me by a fraction of a second. But he still beat me. Okay, now, these guys have to go poop eventually, right? Let me double check it. The farmhouse owner to clean up the waste. Get animal feces. So I guess we just have to wait. I mean, I could hit one of these guys with my axe and maybe get some feces that way, but the farmer might frown on it. Do you have any interesting books? No? Well, I wish we had a library. Before we leave, there's a couple things. Yeah, this is the bathhouse. I'm usually not up this way, so why don't we stop there? There will be full runs, says Patikan, on all of those games eventually. Yeah, those games, in like everything about them has always been like up my alley, and but Shadow Gambit is like just the framing of it with the pirates is so cool. I ought to come up with an innovative bath soap recipe. Snowberry, perhaps not. Oh, that's right. I think that we gave her a gift because we've rarely talked to her. Okay, she's a little bit too much of friends for us to do that. Also, we can recharge our stamina here, but let's go back here. If I have time at the end of the day, then we will... Oh, hold on. Food first. Food for Oliver. Moo is going to pretend that she didn't hear me contemplate hitting a cow to get his poop. Of course I would never do that, Moo. How scandalous. Video game cruelty simply to complete a quest? What do you think I'm looking for? 3 mythic boar hides? Or what is it, 7? I don't know what World of Warcraft wants you to go get anymore. So, I have a better axe now. Yeah, this guy goes down weight, so that's 4 swings instead of, like, 9. I bet a regular tree is even better. But yeah, again, we also have this sickle that we'd like to upgrade. Does it do more damage too? Oh, it super does. Yeah. I'm no longer a chemist. I am now a lumberjack. And bear hunter. I think that bear could give me some poop too. Hey, up at the top... Oops. Up at the top right, to the left of the mini-map, but just below where it shows my amount of stone. Does anybody... Is that a symbol for something? It looks like a gravestone or something. Or like a stamp? I don't know what that is. Oh, wait, I didn't pet Oliver. I gave him the snack, but we didn't do pets. Remember Ricardinho? Yeah, that's what I keep forgetting to talk about. Ricardinho has this like auto like harvesting thing on his in his Minecraft farm. Where what it does is, so he has to plant it manually, but I believe that it's automatically watered. Like it already has water. And then when the wheat, I think it's like wheat, grows up, all he has to do is like press a switch, and like a sluice of water comes down, and it washes all of the crops down into like this chest at the end of the way. Oh, this would be the new area. I do want those spores. The thing is, and we will go to the new area in this episode, I expect, but what we really want is to get more resources for our sickle. I wonder if we are ever going to see a Minecraft 2. Just because I feel like Minecraft is so much of its own thing right now. Like, it's so distinctive, it's so recognizable, that even things that sort of, like, most directly ape that design, like... Oh, gosh, Vintage Story, is that what it's called? That was originally like a like a Minecraft mod? Okay, and that's all my stamina. So, let's go back here. Let's talk to Forest and Bubbles on our way out. And then we might craft, like, our cheapest potions, basically. Yeah, I feel like there's better choices for our gift, since he's already at level 1. Okay. Now, we can... I don't think that I can get to Mateo's house. I feel like it's locked off. Let's go here. Semi-automatic crop farm. Solved all the food problems. Yeah, for a while there, Ricardinho was looking for, like, mating pairs of, like, cows and chickens and stuff. But now he's got food galore. You said you came here to help out? Do you expect me to believe that? Oh, we haven't done his quest yet. Maybe we can do it here. To the chemist. I've been having trouble with my sleeping patterns over the last few weeks. Can you pay me a visit sometime? Signed, Hannah. Yes. I mean, so I can't select this. I guess I just have to go see her. So, I'm sorry, is it too late now? Monday to Sunday, so that's all week long. Anytime before 2100. I mean, theoretically we can get there, but I don't know where Hannah hangs out. She probably has a house. Nova, Clinic, Coach. I feel like I haven't met anybody named Coach. Monastery, Derek, Church, Zhao. Hannah, right there. Ricardinho says that he can use the seeds to feed most of the animals, so my harvest can be used to grow my animal farms, which is so cool. Yeah, and it's stuff like that. It's those relationships that, like, is this Hannah? No, it's Martha. Basically, I feel like anything that Minecraft 2 ever might have been has now been done by other products that are very distinct from Minecraft and take that formula in new ways. Whereas Minecraft itself, I feel like they could just keep adding more recipes, keep adding more block types, more biomes, more places that you can go through portals. Like, why not have, like, a Mars or, like, a moon in the Minecraft universe that you can open a portal to and go there? Oh, this person, whoever this is, we'd give them a gift. Bloop. Okay. That's all of our gifts. I am not super optimistic about finding Hannah before 2130, because the time goes pretty quickly, but... Oh. Especially with so many people to talk to. I want to make so many friends. Okay, sorry. Hannah is still a good deal to the west. Ricardinho also has an auto chicken farm. That I feel like I haven't been there to see or didn't pay enough attention to. Because that also sounds very cool. Hannah's house. Oh, you came? Huh? Thank you for taking my request on. Anyway, you know I've been having difficulty sleeping over the past couple of months. I really don't know what's behind it. Can you suggest anything that might help? Oh, I just talk so slow. Uh-huh. Insomnia, Interesting. It must be serious, right? I'm exhausted every day. Would you be so kind as to make me a potion that could help? Uh-huh. What is it that puts you to sleep in small doses and kills you in medium doses? Isn't it Nightshade? Doesn't Nightshade, like, knock you out pretty good until you die? Thank you so much. Do come again once you've got that potion for me. Okay, sweet slumber. Wait, was there... No, okay, I saw, those were like dress... What do you call these things? Like the mannequins that have the dress on them. Whatever you call those. I saw one of those and thought it was a person. Oh, hello to Fox McCloud. Speaking of animals, let's go find some animal feces. I need 3 animal feces, darn it. And I only have like a limited amount of time to find them. Okay. I really feel like these animals that graze on grass have enough fiber in their diet. What is happening? I'm just checking around back here. I'm sort of like pressing A a few times just in case. No. Okay. Let's go back home. Oops. And let's see if we can make the sleeping draft, whatever you say. Sweet slumber. Oh, maybe. Oh, yikes. Well, we can put some of this stuff here. And then fit some of that right there. We could do some slime right here. Let's not tell her what's in this, though. We might get arrested. There we go. That's the best we can do. Hello to Jody K. Ricardino saying, I think to the animal farm, it's small compared to the other farms and fairly new. Okay, how about this blade tonic? This would boost strength. This looks more complicated than what I can make right now, because if you take a look, so I can only have up to 5 ingredients, and I'm gonna say that there's no way for us to fill out something this size with only 5 ingredients. Yeah, because I don't have any big square blocks. The closest I have is this, which I cannot rotate. Yeah, it's like the weirdest Tetris ever. You're not allowed to rotate. No, that's it. I mean, like, here's how it would go. I would put this right here, and then I would put, like, this one right here, and then, like, I've got ingredients that would fill that out, but it's not going to happen. Let's look. I want a sideways 2. Yeah. And now our pot is full. Our cup overfloweth. We can't... Yeah. Okay. So we need a better pot, and for that we have to go to the brew and stew or whatever it's called, and they will do it for us. Same thing goes for here. That's just too many squares for what we can do. Okay. Now, if I wanted some more money, which I do, our top seller right now is either sun drops or violet mist. So let's make some sun drops. We're gonna put that right there, and we'll put some iron right there, and then we'll put some of this stuff here, and then one of these guys right there. There we go. Hello to Mia! Mia, I hope you've also had a great weekend. Mia filled in stage 2 of our Alchemical August stream set for today. I'm going to do one more of those, actually. And we're going to go like this. Okay. Now, that should be $300 that we can make with that. I don't remember if that's enough, but... There we go. Just let me double check. Yes, they're in there. All right, I'm going to go to bed, and hopefully tomorrow we will have the cash to get our other upgrade. Moo, thank you very much for doing the shout out for Mia. Oh, we've also got a human alarm. Somebody requires our services. Away! My right shoulder feels weird. My right is on your left, that's right. It's where I have this terrible rash. Oh shit, I already forgot. It's itchiness? Well, it's just rash. That's what I need to remember. Yeah. Rash. Now, hold on. Did I get paid for the things that... Oh, that's right. He comes in like the middle of the day. Okay. We want some relaxing balm. I'm going to not put that in, or that, or, well, a little bit of this. We'll put that, and then some slime, and then this iron ore fills it out nicely. Also gives the potion that zippy taste of metal. I don't know when we can drop off the sleeping potion at Hannah's. Hopefully any time, but we might have to go at a specific time. Come on. There we go. Jody K is recommending to add some honey. It'll counteract the tinny taste. Now... And that also got us some cash. I feel like I'm a little bit shy. Like, once we sell our shipment, then we'll definitely have enough. Money, I mean. So, let's fast travel down here. Now, Jody K, is that just, like, to cover up the taste, or is that, like, an actual thing? About, like, metallic taste can be countered by honey. Like, it overrides those taste buds and makes them taste something better. Definitely want some mushrooms, because this is what I eat, and also what Oliver eats. Yeah, all those resources that we dump into the pot, this is where they all come from, so... Every once in a while, I'm reminded that the Angry Video Game Nerd movie actually did come out, and I am freshly surprised to learn that that happened. I feel like so many content creators talk about making a movie or, like, getting into a series, some sort of, like, taking their exploits and making, like, a more fully fleshed out, like, fictionalized version, and... It just never happens, but it did for James Rolfe, and from what I've heard, he put like a huge amount of effort into getting it over the finish line, so yeah. I've never seen it. I don't feel like I have any vectors to do so, but I mean, good on him for seeing it all the way through. Oh, hello to I will go with Pikachu. How are you? Jody K is saying a touch of sweet in the tomato sauce that has the metallic flavor, and just a touch will take away the metallic flavor. Not enough to make it sweet. Jody K grew up using honey and knows people who use white sugar. I don't know anything about cooking except for, like, what people tell me about cooking. However, I did hear... Gosh, I saw some sort of video where somebody was critiquing somebody's, like, tomato sauce, and was like, geez, that's a lot of sugar that they were putting into it. Tomato sauce, pasta sauce, and, like, sugar. That does not sound like an appealing combination. I like my coffee sweet, but my pasta more salty, I think. Pikachu, have you played any of Potion Craft? Because I am really enjoying it. Or Potion Permit, sorry. There's a lot of potion games happening this season. It's Alchemical August. I'm gonna wait until I get... So, it is now late enough in the day that if we can afford it... I'm gonna go here. I cannot shake the feeling that there's a fast travel point somewhere further to the left side of town that I've walked by 100 times and have never actually touched. Alright, well, I mean, Hannah's very unlikely to be home at this hour. I can still go to the blacksmith. Pikachu is saying hello to everybody. Fox McCloud is saying, and hello to Grumpy. And Fox is saying, I love how in cooking shows they always say just a little bit of liquor, then start pouring the whole bottle in. The whole fucking bottle, he says. Jody K says just enough to take away the tinniness. And then Jody K saying all the alcohol boils out. Is that... like, even if you put it, like, into a sauce and stuff? I have not seen your tools. You seem to have your tools, I'll note. Oh, there we go. Rank 3 with Opal Heart. Okay. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I need $60. So we will have that money once we... We'll have the money once we sell the shipment, and I just don't remember what time the courier bird comes. It's like a Hedwig owl that comes and like sells all of your stuff for you. Oh, hold on. Time for food. Wood saying it's not the alcohol. Wood is saying that the alcohol will not completely boil out, just like 99% of it. Oh, there she is. Oh, my hair, fabulous, right? I dyed it myself. Also, yes. Here's my quest, sweet slumber. You've made a potion for me. Thank you. You're very kind. I promise not to operate any heavy machinery after I drink it. Is that normal for me to feel the same? Yes. It should take effect later on. Around midnight. Well, why did we drink it now then? It's like 9 in the morning. This has got to fix my sleep schedule, right? Wait, what did you say? Dip 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 da but. As long as there is something on my mind, I might still have trouble sleeping. Then what is the potion for? Yeah, I think I need to get things straight in my head. Something has been really bothering me lately. My boss, Nova. She's the one who inspired me to join the fashion industry. She's like one of my biggest inspirations. But nothing I do is good enough. We've argued so much these past couple of months, and I'm feeling very frustrated. Huh? Different creative visions. No, it's not that. We've been on the same page since I started this job, and I've always believed in her vision. She's a perfectionist, so there's always something about my work that doesn't meet her standards. I can't talk that slowly, but at the same time, I just want to feel appreciated for all the hard work I put in for her. Maybe that's the reason for my lack of sleep lately. Oh, he's so bored. Oh, look at me rambling on. I talk too much. No, you don't. Thank you for the potion, and for taking time to listen to me, of course. I'll try my best to get through this. It must take her hours to brush that hair. If you guys didn't notice, her hair is all the way down to her ankles. Okay, so we have friendship leveled up with Hannah. I would like to buy some worms, because although we don't need any fish right this moment, you know that we're... No, wait, I don't want to buy worms. We need our money. What time does the pigeon courier come along? Nope, not yet. I feel like I'm waiting for my inheritance here. Like, as soon as we have this money, all of our problems will be solved. How do people live with hair down to their ankles, asked Pikachu. A lot of maintenance. Like, it's just... That's the thing. Anytime that you see somebody who has, like, a detail about them that's, like, really elaborate or nice, a lot of time and effort went into that stuff. A lot of people are like, oh, wow, you have such nice hair. Well, I mean, that probably took a lot of effort. I remember I once worked someplace where one of the people there was in a contest with her daughter to see who could grow their hair down so that it would touch the floor first. And she said that, like, even though they were about the same... No. Her daughter was a little bit shorter than her, but was still growing. So her logic was that she was going to win because she was the same height. So her hair would continue to grow down, but her daughter's hair would continue to go down while she continued to grow up. And I was like, wow, you've put a lot of, lot of thought into this. I don't know how it turned out. Oh, right. Okay, no, we can make friends with Dean. Oh, you know what we could do? We could work at the shop. That would earn some extra cash if we weren't having this conversation. I'd like to file a lost item report. Just a moment. Need to grab some papers first. Angel, did you happen to see my knitting gear on your way here? What? I was doing some knitting and now I've forgotten where I left it. Sorry to keep you waiting, ma'am. Can you please describe the lost item? It's an unfinished piece of knitting. Blue wool. Where's the last place you remember having it in your possession? One of the benches in the plaza. I can't quite remember what happened. Did you check the area before you came here? What? No, I didn't. Then I'd suggest we go there and check it as soon as possible. Also, the chemist can come as well. There's nothing here, ma'am. Are you sure this is the last place you remember having it? I believe so. Well, I need some time to gather more information about the item. I'll be... What more information do you need, officer? It's a knitting piece of blue wool, and she last saw it here. Where are you going to collect some more information on that topic? Thank you. I'll be waiting to hear from you. Okay, so that's a new quest to go to the tailor shop, which happens to be right here, so we might as well just go right now. Oh. Did you knit all of those in your free time, Hannah? I did. I thought you didn't like blue. I'm talking about this one. Oh, that belongs to Marielle. I did help her come up with the pattern, but she rushed off home and left it behind. Isn't that Marielle right there? Yes. Oh my, so Marielle has been looking for this recently. Uh-huh. I should have given it to her earlier. I was so sleepy from that potion you gave me. Anyway, would you please give it to her? Please tell her that I kept it safe all this time. Am I misremembering? Is that not Marielle standing right there? Hi. Hello, dear. How's your day going? I couldn't help but overhear. It sounded like you were all talking about me, but no, that would be incredibly rude. Oh my, where did you find it? She really was not paying attention. Hannah had it. Of course. I'd forgotten about the stew I was cooking and rushed off home. How silly. Anyway, I'm so happy you found it. I do appreciate it. I'll let Derek know so he can stop working on my case. Also, there's a 40% chance that's Derek right there. All the cops look the same to me. Hey, Derek. I've got some good news, friend. You said you came here to help out? Bob, what evidence do you have that you've ever helped anyone, citizen? Pikachu is saying that, they once had hairs all the way down to their butt. I was like, damn, I hate it. To some medium to get a tarot card on it? Oh, that was probably in reference to something in here. Let's talk to her. No. We already talked to her, I think. Yes. Okay, so we've done all the tailoring that we need to for today. And now I have the money. So I'm going to go back to the blacksmith right now to get... Oh, hold on. This cat is bothering a butterfly. I have to talk to it. So I'm going to say that I have enough to, like, rank up with this cat. Like, we have enough gifts right now. You asked where the officer was going. Yeah, go have a seance to find the lost scarf. The bathhouse is certainly showing its age. I want to close it soon, but can I? Okay, I already talked to them today, so we're gonna go do this. And now, iron hammer. Now we'll be able... Now I feel good about going into, like, the deeper parts of the forest, because we can at least get those. Yes, we want to have the iron sickle, but as you can see, that's going to require a bunch more wood and a bunch more cash. And we do still have, like, $300 coming our way once the pigeon arrives. Patikan is saying, Angel ends up with a bathhouse in games, nothing new there. Well, Patikan, I think that the breaking news is that Angel knows where the bathhouse is in this game, as opposed to wandering forever. Probably missed my opportunity to buy any... Oh no. Even though I was a stern seafarer, I've already repeated this dialogue for you. Yeah, even though we don't talk to these two that much, we're still pretty good friends. So, yeah, as long as I need the money to upgrade the tools... Oh, it holds... Okay, forget it. I don't need to get into the back room. Let's go... Oh, animal feces. We have to keep visiting the farm. I think this is a ruse just for those people to have, Oh, we could give a present to this kid. Yeah. I think that the animal feces quest might be an elaborate ruse just to have people stop by. There's only ever going to be 2 turds on the ground. But we have to check back every single day, and eventually we will relent and buy some of their fresh milk. Hello there. I'm busy looking for Russo. Do I have a gift for her? Yes, I do. Do you have everything set up at yours? If I had a gift for this kid, I might, like, pass one over to him as well. Osmond's story. To all Moonbury residents, I'll be giving out free drinks made to my latest recipe for everyone. Stock is very limited. Grab yours at the Lazy Bowl Tavern. Tuesday through Sunday after 1800. Tuesday through Sunday. So we could go today, but only after 1800. Okay, I cannot escape the feeling that I'm not looking in the right place for the turd. Where's the... Oh, it's over here. Slime kisser. Animal feces. Yeah. Oh, look, there's a different yard. It's actually lit up. It was over here the whole time. It was chicken poop. Okay. Well, I'm glad that I finally wised up and looked. I guess I just assumed that poop was a renewable resource. Yeah, I don't want to spend any money yet. Okay, so it's 17:30. I feel like... Crap, now I don't remember. Well, it was Osmond's quest, but now I don't remember. It's in the tavern, I think. Moo is saying that her hair is still so heavy that it's, when it's chin length. Hold on, we've got... Was it 1800 or 1830? Looks like it might be right now. I will read this in just 1 second. Moo was saying, my hair was down to my butt as a kid. I'd scream when my mom brushed it because it would get so tangly. Also, I have insanely thick hair. And I would get headaches. Wow! Because it was so heavy. Yikes. Moo has somehow figured out how to say hey and at the person known as Pikachu, because their actual username appears like in a script that I don't understand and would hesitate to guess as to its origin, but then in parentheses it says Pikachu. But Moo has figured out how to do the at to it, which is really interesting. Pikachu is saying, honestly, it was somewhat fun having longer hair, but the amount of effort it takes to take care is overwhelmingly awful. Yeah, it's like a huge amount in the day. I used to have longer hair. Today, I definitely do not. Pikachu would ask, what was the compromise now? And Moo says that her hair is still so heavy that it's chin length, but shaves it in the back underside, like up to mid-ear level. To reduce the weight and stuff, yeah? So when we're at Bob, you can't tell, but it's so much lighter, and it looks neat when I wear it up. That sounds awesome. A lot less time to blow dry as well. Pikachu wears it to the shoulders right now. So it is Japanese. Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to guess incorrectly, but so the username is in Japanese. Now, if I can ask, is it part of the username that also has the parentheses Pikachu, or is that something that Twitch is doing to translate? I'm good either way, I'm just curious. Oh, and Moo is saying that the drop-down menus. I was surprised because I just don't know how, I wouldn't know how to, like, replicate that, but I guess Moo selected it off of a list. The Twitch is doing, and it's not a translation. Okay. They are two separate things. Fair enough. Yeah, I feel generally that I want to avoid guessing about things when it's like, you just ask. Like, that's why I like to be sure. Yorn is saying, hey, you want something to eat or drink? Uh-huh. Hey, have a seat. I'll bring you your order to your table. Okay. I'll just go, all the tables are taken. Hey, Angel! Come over here. Have a sit down with me. How's your day? Getting used to the town yet? If you ever feel tired or stressed out, just come in here. Lots of people feel that way here. Huh? Myself included. This is the sort of place I go to get away from it all. I've got a very busy job, and my officers to handle. Coming here makes me forget all my worries and cares for a while. Although it doesn't make the problems go away, of course. Osmond, your team needs your help. A goods delivery's run into some wild animals. Wait, isn't that your job, Forest Ranger? Well, it can't be helped. Sorry to break off our conversation like this. I should pay my tab. No. Drinks on you today. I did not say that, actually. How kind of you. Next time they're on me, you hear me? Okay, my character's way nicer. I'm trying to save money for tool upgrades, damn it. Okay, Moo's gotta at least leave a lurk. Moo, thank you very, very much for the lurk. Here's your order. Midnight snacks. Okay, so we did the quest. So I think that's 3 of 3 friends that we made. I didn't talk to him yet. Boom! Soon we will have 4 of 3 friends. Hi, Angel. I see you're getting used to our culture of friendship, as opposed to our culture of enmity. It's great to see you getting closer to our community. I really hope you keep it up. I'm sure everyone in town will open their hearts to you, eventually. Anyway, I made this earlier today. I wanted you to try my new recipe. I hope it'll sweeten your days. It's called Friendship Crackers. Take 1 saltine, put it on a plate. Ready to serve. Wait a second! Did Osmond come over here? Did he switch tables? I have never been so betrayed. Oh my god. You guys! You guys! I'm just saying. We had dinner up there. He's like, oh, I have to go take care of the animals that are attacking the shipment. And then he just moved to a different table so he would not have to talk to me anymore. And hello to Cactus! Cactus Cuddle Party, howdy to you. I hope that you're having a wonderful Thursday. This is not even close to Thursday. It's a Sunday. I got so distracted, I got burned by Osmond. And he tricked me into picking up the tab. I don't know why I'm talking to her. I have not talked to the mayor today. I know a ditch and dine when I see one, Osmond. He didn't even go to a different restaurant. Oh my goodness. Pikachu says, welcome to the club, buddy. But yeah, so we met Cactus yesterday. Cactus came in during our... What is now... So, the way that we did Shadow Gambit turned out to be a little bit awkward because it was coming in from a different stream, and I had sort of thought that maybe we'd check it out quickly. I really want to play more of that. So what we did is we sort of cut that section aside. Derek's story. Oh, I think this is Derek's, like... I think we're actually supposed to go there before 1500 at any time, which I haven't been doing. Okay. And talk to Xiao. And why don't we work really quick, because we know we're going to need the cash. Anyway, so, oops. What's going to happen is... Oh, hold on. If you guys ever watch the... probably what's going to be listed as episode 1 of Shadow Gambit, that episode might, like, open a little bit weird. Not so much of the, hey everybody, it's our audition stream, but we did cut out all of the settings stuff where we went in and, like, set the settings and stuff, just because who cares about that? Like, let's get into the game, because we actually did that live. There we go, got a little bit of cash. 2,200. I feel like it's probably too late to go work at the post office or whatever. Yeah, Patine says that he also wants to see more of it. So hold on. I can't do the slime kisser. I can't do the muscle enhancer yet. We know lots of people. Someday I should go through and read all of these, but we're not going to do it right now. We've got that, and we've got that. And I still don't have any feverfew, which apparently I'm supposed to go get 9 of them. So maybe tomorrow, here's what we're going to do. Tomorrow, we'll go into the unexplored area, and we will go get as much new wood, stone, and feverfew as we can possibly carry. Pikachu is asking what the slime kisser does. Apparently, it's going to clear a, like, slime infestation in the water. I might have called it the slime dissolver or slime cleanser, but no, slime kisser is what it's called for some reason. My left thigh feels weird. Okay, sister. I'm just going to... Where is it? Oh, up there. Alright, so we've got to medically diagnose her, and then we will give her, hopefully, whatever her cure is, and then we'll go into the forest to get some stuff. I feel like it's probably a matter of time before the people are coming in with maladies that I can't cure because I need better stuff. Or maybe some people that would require, like, multi-days of treatment. Okay, itchiness.
Why, hello, Angel. I hear you've made some progress with our community lately, haven't you? Well, that's such good news for everyone. Would you mind coming with me for a minute? Yes, I know that somebody needs medical care. I promise it will only take a day or 3. Huh? As you've been getting along so well, we decided to clear the ground around here. Doesn't it look better now?
Maybe? I don't know.
There are other facilities that I'd like to fix around town, you know. I want to make this town a better place for everyone. So don't be surprised if you see we've smartened areas of Moonbury up. But most importantly, keep up the good work on getting along with the community. I will see you around.
So the messy garden has been cleared. I am not good at observing things that are on the screen. Was there a messy garden? Like, mostly I paid attention like that shattered lamppost that you see down in the bottom right and bottom left-hand corners. Just rusted, twisted metal, broken glass. Yeah, as Ronan says, the mayor is finally fixing things. I guess all he needed was a chemist to come make friends with people. As you grow closer to the Moonbury villagers, the town's condition will start to improve too. Some facilities around the town will get fixed along the way, which might benefit you, as well as everyone else living in town. I'm just saying interesting that we keep getting told about their culture of friendship. Oh, wait. See, now I don't remember what I needed. I think it was itchiness. Itchiness, yes.
We have such a culture of friendship here. Why won't you be more friendly?
And then when we're friendly, suddenly they're like, oh, friendship? Why, that's great. We should fix up the town. Not seeing a great use for that. But we'll do this. And then we can do... I mean, we can do this. I don't know that this is best, but we could do this. And that. You know, it gets it done. It's fine. Oh gosh, Pikachu's weirding me out. Maybe the slime kisser will require some kissing to make it work. Ugh. I don't want to kiss pond slime. By the way, like, of all the things, I wasn't thinking of this at the time, but we were actually talking here about the, do you guys remember, I think it was in Creepshow 2, they had, one of the stories was about like an oil slick monster on a lake. It was so good. It's like my favorite thing in all of Creepshow. So, we have the itchiness cure. Like, it's so good. It's like the perfect length. It's really well acted. The effects are exactly good enough based on the budget that they had. It's probably, like, it's all practical effects, so it's probably better than anything would have been with a higher budget. Okay, so we've cured her. As Pikachu says, the only reason that the mayor does his job is because some random chemist comes to hang out with people. Maybe they were all hanging out with the mayor because, you know, he's such a popular dude, he couldn't get any work done. And now we're taking away the social burden of hanging out with the townsfolk so he can finally focus on doing the basics of his job. Okay, so hold on. I don't want to expend all of our whatever the hell it's called, stamina in this area. I want to go to the new area and see what's there. But I also don't want to get stung by that guy again. And I just used some of this stuff for the potion, so grab some of that. I might be using the least effective tool that I have to kill those guys. Yeah, so we are now going to go into a completely new area. This is what we cleared in the last episode, so we've never been here. North is Glaze Iceberg, south is Barren Wasteland, west is Moonberry Town. I don't know how we would get to south. Except to go south, but that's where we came from. Some types of animals have an armor icon on top of them. You won't be able to do any damage to these types of animals unless you crush their armor. You can temporarily crush their armor by hitting them with your hammer a couple of times. Well, this guy's not bothering me at all, so we might as well be an asshole to him. Okay, rigid pelt. Brand new item. Yeah, I bet this tree would not have been touchable with my old, axe. It would have taken all day to cut down. Oops. Is this feverfew? Well, if it is, like I said, this, like, level 2 herb stuff is... It is. So I need 9 of those, and I do have a time limit on which I can get them. I think we're probably 3 or 4 days until, like, the 6-day time limit. So even though it's not optimal, I will try to get as many of those as I can. That is a lot of stuff. Hello to Drienne! Who says, that was so sad, poor little dude. I know. I would prefer it if he didn't have such great, hard carapace or whatever this is. Stop it. He's so cute. They make them so cute, Drienne. Drienne, I hope you've had a good weekend. Hopefully a little bit of time away from work or stress or both, depending on the circumstances. I just hope that things are going okay. Yes, correct. Absolutely beating up on... Like this guy. Apparently he also has an armor icon. Meh. Bug leg. Now, sometimes these guys have, like, more rare drops. So, like, we'll have to kill a bunch of them. Sorry, Oliver. We'll have to kill a few of them to, like, see all the different things that they might have. Apparently here we've got a stalk of corn. Corn is another one of those things where it's just, like, a little bit surprised that people figured out that that was edible. Oh, hold on. Oliver's hungry. I don't know if you've seen this yet, Drienne, but you can feed and pet the dog. Drienne has stolen bits and pieces of downtime here and there, between the stressful stuff. Sometimes that's the best we can hope for. Like, I have an expectation of some stressful times coming up at work, and what I'm choosing to do with that information is focus on the non-stressful stuff, at least for now. Like, whatever happens later, happens later. Oh, for a second I was going to say, please tell me I can get that. Okay. Sam Linder says, so, corn development is fun. Oh, what is this? It looks really unhappy to see me. Nope, I need the hammer. I like the fact that they've introduced a reason for, like, to use the hammer in combat, because otherwise it's like the slowest weapon. It's always the thing that I was changing away from, but now it's like, oh, I need the hammer for this guy. Oh, I should note, regrettably, this will be one of the shorter... Oh, nuts. I think I have some apple juice, don't I? Yeah. Let's have a little bit more. Okay. What I was going to say is that this is just, unfortunately, going to be one of the shorter streams because I got started a little bit late. We were handling actually some cleaning stuff. That's really what we were doing a lot today. A lot of dusting, just for whatever reason. Just like it was a great day to shake out all the rugs, all the runners, kick up a whole bunch of dust, and then use the exhaust fan to like hopefully sweep much of it out. It'll be another day or two of that, of just sort of like chasing it all out, but we'll be better off for it on the other side for sure. Drienne says, on the bright side, I got into the closed beta for a game I've really been looking forward to. Today's the last day of the beta, so I've been messing around with some stuff as I can. Can you say the name of the game? Like, there might be an NDA, but can you share anything about the game itself? We found Meadow Range Experiment, Day 26. The citizens seem very well disposed to us. We are collecting samples and marking out the land for our experiment. We have introduced some chemicals into the soil and are currently observing their effect. There are some minor anomalies being recorded on our machine, but we don't expect to have any issues. This is all in a day's work for our chemists. And then, so that is page 2 of the experiment. If I pick a fight with this guy, I don't think that I can finish it. I have very little, whatever it's called. Wow, this went way further out. Yeah, look at this. Look at how big this area is. It's way bigger than I thought. This looks like it's going to be another blocker, though. Why don't we go at least look at that? Because maybe that'll be something that we can start planning for. No. I feel like that animal's face is like a... Oh! Awesome! Wow, I'm really glad that I took a minute to come over here, because... Now, hold on a second. If that's a fast travel point, then so shouldn't that be? Or is that not? Hold on a second. I'm wondering if there's a fast travel point there that I never touched. Dren is saying everyone should go wishlist Enshrouded. I feel like I have not... Enshrouded is one of those things that, like, I might have heard of it, and am also concerned that I have not. Yeah. Look right there. Fast travel point. See, now we know how they're marked on the map when you haven't touched them yet. Do we see any of those around here? Inside the town? Yep, right there. Right there. And right there. Son of a bee. Wow. Let's go unlock those so that I can get around town a little bit faster. Okay, hold on. There was a lot that happened in chat. Drienne was saying, hold on, let me make sure that I didn't miss anything from like Cactus or Pikachu or anybody. Grumpy said that I see Moo was here while I was slaving over my Legos. Which is just a really funny phrase. Hello, did I say hello to Fox McCloud? I don't remember who I have and have not greeted. Friendship means social interaction. And is then vomiting. Jody K is going to lurk back to Final Fantasy. I'm so curious. I hope that Jody K is having a great time. The other question that I would have for Jody K about Final Fantasy is, did she play the demo as well? Because that's something that Haseo had said, and now I can't remember if I ever asked Jody K. Did she also play the demo for Final Fantasy 16? So here we come to Drienne. Drienne says, everyone should wishlist Enshrouded. Sam Litter saying of corn, the original plant that eventually became corn was grown for stalk sugar, similar to sugar cane or... Oh, it scrolled off. Or... How did I miss this? sorghum. There we go. And they basically bred it over centuries to make the kernel more eatable. How did they know it would ever be eatable? Edible, rather. Like, at what point in the crossbreeding process or genetic selection did they like, you know something? This part that was previously completely inedible is starting to taste good. Let's keep going. Joanna's saying Enshrouded is already available to wishlist on Steam, and they've released a series of very early images and videos. Can't talk about specifics because of the NDA, but is a voxel-based world like Valheim, but with graphics that Drienne enjoys more. It's been described as Valheim meets Breath of the Wild, and I would add that it also has some V-Rising elements as well. I still want to try V-Rising. Oh, and Drienne, I will say this. I feel bad in retrospect about saying anything at all about V-Rising, selling cosmetic DLC, because it's none of my business. If people play the game and they are enjoying it and they would like to have some more cosmetic items, item availables, why not? You know, it doesn't trouble me none. Actually, madam, can I give you a gift? Because Mercy, we're kind of low. Hold on. So when they get a Steam head, that means that they've been blocked on their schedule, and now he won't talk to anybody until he gets where he's going. Okay, now we can talk to him. I kind of doubt that Laura's just talking nonstop about me. I feel like I barely know her. Samlin is saying because they had other greens they could eat, more eatable, as in less hard seat coat along with larger endosperm, the starchy part. So it was always edible, and then, like, over time, they're like, oh, like, if we breed this one with this one, it's like less, we get more out of it, basically. That makes sense to me. 800 to 1500. Yeah, we're way past that. Like Mayor, you could also like fix up your it looks like a sculpture that completely got just left out in the elements. It's 1800. I don't think that I got enough feverfew, but if I did have enough, where would I put it? Does anybody remember? Maybe I didn't pick it up yet. Maybe I didn't take that quest because I didn't have any feverfew. That's possible. I remember that I needed 9 of them, was the point. Right. And I need to find a way to help her. Dren is saying, I've always been far more happy with developers monetizing cosmetics rather than actual game-changing elements. When it comes to... And hello to wood! Oh, did I walk away from the fast travel wood? That's right, that's what I was walking around to do, very specifically. Hold on, well, let's go do the fast travel. Thank you for reminding me. I got completely sidetracked. Oops. Talking to people. Wow. I can't believe we're actually going to become acquaintances with Zhao. He's one of the, like, least friendly people that we've met. Okay. Mar? Hold on. No, don't leave. Don't! Arg! Yeah, she is pissed. I stood in the way of her gambling. We're gonna have... So, in our next episode, you guys, we're gonna have so many character quests to do now. Wood and Pikachu are saying hello to each other. So, I guess for me, if it's a skin, like let's say that it's a cosmetic skin for Heroes of the Storm. The game in Heroes of the Storm is running around and like killing the enemy team and trying to destroy the enemy core. Like, so the idea of like the cosmetics feels to me to be entirely secondary. when part of the game is design in the game, like I take it to be in V Rising, like my understanding of V Rising is that it's part top-down sort of like action strategy game, but part like castle builder, where you're building like a gothic castle and stuff. That's sort of like the core gameplay loop, and that's where my surprise came in that they are moving towards selling that part of the gameplay loop of, oh, well, if you want to do these additional designs, then it's going to be in this DLC of a game that's still in active development. Now, that said, maybe in the future, they will offer a package that has that all at a discounted price, and for all I know, they've straight up said to the community base, listen, we're going to put this up. If you want to help support continued development, you can buy it. Otherwise, later in life, it will be free. And then people opted to go ahead and buy it. Like, that is all completely above board. I'm just looking around to see if we have access. So there is another fast travel point down there, but I've not been there. We made it to there, basically, before I ran out of stamina. But I just wanted to, like, say that there are some games where the cosmetic and design options, like, are the game. Like, in this game here, if they're like, oh, if you want blue hair, then you're going to have to pay, like, 49 cents for a microtransaction. I would just, like, not care about having blue hair because that's not what the game is. However, if they started introducing characters in the game that said, hey, I really need this itchiness medication, but I'll only take it in a blue bottle. And then, like, you can't give them that in the blue bottle because you don't have that cosmetic. That's where I would say, hey, hold on now. Dren sees what I'm saying. I guess I've just seen that there are many people who focus on progression rather than building. Yeah, fair enough. See, I have not played it, and I don't care what their base looks like. They don't care what their base looks like. It's not an integrally necessary part of the gameplay. Okay, think for 1 second. Did I ever get paid for my potions? I assume that I did. Actually, you guys, I don't think I have enough time to do another day. Yeah, I think that's gonna have to be it because I have a pretty hard stop at 8 and it is 7 of. So we're gonna call it here. Is there anything else that I need to do? Oh, we have names for these guys. Honeypaw, huh? They grow sharp nails for scratching and can grab honey from hard-to-reach spots in trees. They can also turn you inside out if they choose to. So we will stop here. Let me head back out to the main menu. But what a great episode of Alchemical August. Now, on our way out, unsaved progress. Well, I feel like it would have saved it the day. Drienne, when is the rescheduled book club? That's the 26th, is that right? As Drienne says, the base design stuff is a big draw for players like them. Sam saying, wait a second, it's only 7. Yeah, unfortunately, I am out of time. By the way, Pikachu, if you have followed, thank you very, very much. For whatever reason, the bot just doesn't notify us about follows until afterwards. One way or the other, it would be awesome to see you again. There will be at least one more episode of Potion Permit because we are playing it all the way every Sunday, all the way through Alchemical August. I have to say that I'm highly inclined to play this after that. Now, that does break the rules that were clearly laid out in the contracts that Mia, Samlander, and I signed. So I will have to investigate the escape clause and what the penalty, if any, would be. But we're going to have to play that by ear. The good news is that is a concern for us 2 weeks from now. We will definitely be back next week for the thrilling conclusion of Alchemical August, at least as an event, where we will find out once and for all who won, who was the victor this year. I feel good about our chances, but the competition has never been stiffer, and I mean that literally. I can't think of another year that Alchemical August has been quite this narrowly decided, so we'll see. Until next time, you guys, we're going to go find somebody fun to raid, and until then, I hope you have a great night.